All right, I got this cookie cutter design from a engineering 2 remote student. Having some trouble extruding whatever this is here. Trying to extrude the back. So I'm gonna the background, so to speak. I'm not sure what the intent of this design is, but I'm gonna delete that extrusion first of all. I'm guessing that this is. Let me see how big stuff is here. I'm guessing this is kind of a rim. Cancel. Alright, that's kind of a rim or something around edge. I'm not sure why it was hollow, why it showed up solid there, but alright. Oh, it's based should be based on extrusion. I have extrusion. Very bizarre. Anyway, something's weird with this extrusion. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this extrusion. And have just the sketches here. Alright. So let me get that rim. 0.25 they had it. So it's kind of like a support structure, I believe. Okay. So now it's a matter of figuring out what is intended here. Now, if you want this to be a cutter, this is way too thick, right? So what I'm going to do is, okay, yeah, we got some various issues here. No, actually, it's probably okay. We do have closed surfaces, but selecting them is the trick. Let's first of all, let's extrude the circle as a surface. All right, let's make it 0.75. All right, morning announcements. I apologize for that. Hopefully, I can overpower them. Um, oh, Jonah. Yeah, that was wild. All right, extrude that surface. This will be, then I'm going to thicken this surface. All right, I'm going to thicken that surface 0.03. Okay. All right, 0.03 gives us a nice size. These lines here are all 0.03. It's a good cutting size. If you want to emboss like a United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. If you want to press something into the cookie surface, you probably want to use a little thicker line. I did discover that. So now that's going to cut out the round part of the cookie. All right. Now this other part, not really sure what the plan is there. If I just want to emboss the surface of the tree into the cookie, I would extrude this one. Now, I have a feeling this was going to give us trouble when we try exporting the STL. So if I do this surface, right, and I want it to go into the cookie, but not all the way, it's going to be 0.75 minus, well, I have found that 1/8 is probably too far into the dough. All right, that's what I did here. It's a little bit far into the dough, 1/8 of an inch. So I'm actually make it minus 3/16. All right, and I'm thinking in terms of these fractions because I had a ruler and I was using it. On a ruler, your inch is divided into eighths, halves, quarters, eighths, and then 16ths typically. You can get some that are 30 seconds, but usually it's 16ths. So 3/16 is almost 1/4 of an inch. So it's just going to barely press into the surface of the dough depending on how far you, how thin you roll it. All right, then I'm going to thicken all that. All right, that one. Didn't find this one. This is pressing into the surface, so I'm going to make it 0.05. Hit apply. I can select this one. Hit apply. Now we gotta get the tree itself. Let's quilt it. Hit quilt. Oh, this is the trick too. Before we do that, let's stitch together these surfaces. I'm gonna extrude the stars. What else? Sort of a star. Let me stitch. All right. Let me stitch this together. Oh, did you already do that? Looks like you must have already done that, stitched it, per my other video, huh? Or no, you couldn't have done that. Okay, so I found some stuff. Hit done. Alright. No, you didn't stitch it because that was mine. Anyhow, it's pretty much already stitched. It's finding all that surface, oh, because it's all connected. Alright, I don't want to do quilt, I want to do face. I'm just going to select the tree here. Alright, thicken. Now which way is it going? Let's see. It's going out, which is going to be weird. Oh no, that was going in. They knew it would be better for this. Let's see if we can do it. Oh no, look at that. It's really going crazy there. Let's do symmetric. Yeah, do that. Oh, I see, because that's cutting up. Thicken. Darn it. Let's do the face again here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got those. It's trying to go in. I don't like it going way up here though. It looks kind of silly. Let's try symmetric, see if it holds a little better. Still goes pretty high up, but actually that looks pretty good. Alright, I'll do the other side. Boom, 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 boom. Symmetric, apply. Alright. I guess we want to do these. Apply. Oh look, it's going through that edge there. See that? I'm gonna extrude that off. Apply there. Yeah, that first thicken, where are they? Here, here. Which one's that? These two I'm gonna make it go in, I guess. And this one go in. Alright, so then it meets up in that corner. Alright, and then I extrude the star. I'm gonna extrude this one up a little bit higher, the star. Oh boy. Cancel there. Extrude. It's gonna be a solid output. I gotta get just the star. Oh, I almost had it. We're gonna go -1 by 8. So it'll be a little bit deeper. Alright. There we go. Now you're gonna have to add some supports on the back here. Some strips of some kind. I'm not sure if that's what we wanted to accomplish with that, but that kind of fixed it up. Probably will go back and extrude off that crud on the side. What you probably want to do here, you're connected here, connected here. Probably want to start a sketch on the back here. Alright, and get a couple rectangles on there, 2-point center. That's what I like to use for this purpose, just to give it some rigidity. Some rigidity there. Alright. Then extrude that. Find that rectangle. We're going to send it up. We're going to send it up 0.05. Now, and make it solid. And what's cool about that is that also gives you something to put your name on, or put your name on, the year on, and you're good to go. Now, the only other thing I might do is parts that are going to cut that edge, chamfer it, and do it a distance. This is 0.03, right? So distance 1 is going to be 3. You can go even a little bit less. 0.02 will put us almost to the edge there, right? If you do 0.03, it'll be really like a knife's edge, but sometimes it doesn't really print. Distance 2, I'll leave 0.125. What you'll see is a nice edge on there for cutting, and it really does work pretty well. Yeah, so there we go. It's gonna be pretty darn thin up there to print, but it should print. Maybe I want to cut that back to like half or something. Maybe I'll make that chamfer not 0.02, 0.015. It'd be about half of the thickness there, which should show up. All right, so to call it, the last thing I would do is probably, like I said, go back to try to extrude this off here. So I'd probably start a sketch on this plane, do a circle. I wonder if it'll snap to that circle. Yeah. And do another circle. Doesn't matter how big it is because we're just gonna do an extrusion of this mid surface. It's gonna get caught. We're gonna go to the extent 2 and send it down there, and it cuts off all the crap. All right, so that's what I'd probably do for this one to get it fixed up. You know, get your name on it, year on it, and so on. All right, looks good. Don't think you'll need. Might be a little wobbly in there. You know, I got a little overboard with supports on this. Probably doesn't need that much. Maybe you'd want another strip going down here. It's good to have some open. This isn't open enough in the back, so the dough gets stuck in there and like it's very hard to get out. I had to kind of do a lot to get the floating pieces all in there. A design like this is pretty well connected, so probably could get away with less support. All right. So anyhow, hopefully that helps. Good to go. Have a good one. See you later.